morning students. Today we will discuss the third gas law, that is the Gay-Lussac law or Amendon's law. Of gaseous pressure. That is, according to this law, volume remain constant. Volume of gas remains constant. At volume remain constant. The pressure of given mass of gas, the pressure of given mass of gas is increased or decreased by 1 by 273 of its original volume, of its original pressure. That is at 0 degree centigrade. Temperature. Volume remain constant. Pressure of the gas is increased or decreased by 1 by 273 of its original pressure for every 1 degree rise or every 1 degree Celsius rise or falls in temperature. Beta, this law is just like Charles law. In Charles law, pressure remain constant, volume will be changed. In Gay-Lussac law or in Amendon's law, volume remain constant, pressure will be changed for every 1 degree centigrade change in temperature. That means temperature in both the law will be changed. In Charles law, pressure remain constant, volume is changed. But in Amendon's law or in Gay-Lussac law, volume remain constant, pressure will be changed. So mathematically, pressure at any temperature is original pressure at 0 degree plus 1 by 273 of its original pressure for every 1 degree centigrade rise or falls in temperature. That is the temperature in degree Celsius. Clear? If there is temperature increase 10 degree centigrade, then in place of T degree Celsius, it is 10 degree Celsius upon 273 of its original pressure. If we decrease by 10 degree centigrade, it is decrease. In place of plus, it is minus 10 by 273 of its original pressure. But there is no any phenomena for absolute pressure. There is nothing the phenomena of absolute pressure. Clear? From this, we will calculate pressure is directly or inversely proportional to T. Better, pressure is directly proportional or inversely proportional to T. You will derive from here. Remaining P naught remain constant. It is 1 upon T upon 273. Taking LCM, 273 plus T degree Celsius upon 273 into P naught. P is equal to beta 273 plus T degree centigrade T upon 273 into P naught. P naught is the pressure at 0 degree Kelvin, that remain constant, upon 273 also constant. So we can rewrite P is equal to constant T. Pressure is equal to constant T at constant volume. It is fixed beta at constant volume. So P is directly proportional to T at constant volume. Then P upon T remain constant. Ratio of pressure and temperature remain constant at constant volume. And if we change the volume from V1 to V2, at V1 it is P1 upon T1 remain constant. When we change the volume from V1 to V2, it is P2 upon T2, that also remain constant. So we can write P1 over T1 is equal to P2 over T2. You solve the numerical of Gay-Lussac law or Maintenance law on the by using the formula P1 over T1 is equal to P2 over T2. Then our next and fourth law, that is the Avogadro law. You will discuss or understand the Avogadro law from your chapter number 1, Basic Concepts of Chemistry. That is Avogadro law. Avogadro law is the law where temperature and pressure both remain constant. Beta, Avogadro law that was given by Amedeo Avogadro. Equal volume of all gases, that means volume remain constant. Equal volume of all gases under all conditions of temperature and pressure contain equal number of molecules. Equal number of atoms was given by Berzelius, that is the Berzelius hypothesis. This Berzelius hypothesis is modified by Amedeo Avogadro by using word molecule in place of atom for the gases. It states that equal volume of all the gases, under similar conditions of temperature and pressure, under similar conditions of temperature and pressure contain equal number of molecules. Because smaller unit of gas is molecule, not atom. It is molecule. Mathematically, we will define at constant temperature and pressure, volume is directly proportional to the number of molecules, that is represented by number of moles N. When we open this by removing the sign of constant, it is K. K is the constant of proportionality. K is the constant of proportionality. Is N. V is equal to K. Beta, number of moles N is W by M, given weight by molar mass, because mole N is equal to given weight by molar mass. Clear? Now by cross multiplication, M is equal to K, W upon V. Weight upon volume is the density. Weight upon volume is the density, because density D is equal to weight upon volume. Now beta, it is constant, so we may write molar mass of the gas is directly proportional to the density. This question come arise in your exam, that not as the explained Avogadro law. This law will be removed. The question arise in your exam, derived. Molar mass of gas is directly proportional to the density of gas. Is directly proportional to the density of gas. Better, this is the question, and answer of this question is this one. Clear? Thank you.